TLDR this game, basically it's Tarkov, but only in single player and with AI. But at the same time, because Tarkov has that now, you don't have to pay extra for it. Like games like this, but I'm always apprehensive to try them because I never know what to expect with these games. So I looked up a guy playing gameplay of this game. He had an hour-long video, and he never came across an AI once in that entire video, unedited. Oh my god, it gave me a freaking Mosin as my starting gun. Oh my god, what do you mean, dude? Hopefully this will like absolutely destroy people. Oh, that's why my pistol was aiming stupid. Why is this not loading? Okay, this is getting off to a bad start because I can't figure out how to load my Mosin. Did it not give me a magazine for my Mosin? What? I'm so confused right now. Okay, restart this shit. Anyway, I was watching this guy because I wanted to see how the gunplay was, and he never came across a single guy out of his hour of playing it. So then I downloaded the demo too, just so I could actually see what the hell's happening in this game. Now you start in this cabin, you got all this, you get this basic kit. This one actually gave me a magazine, so you know, that's a lot better than this stupid Mosin that couldn't even use its bullets. This game is a little weird. You start in this building, but it has nothing in it, so you just leave. I have played this game for about like 3 hours beforehand, and I'm still kind of iffy on if I like this game or not, at least especially the gunplay. I've experienced some ish, if that makes sense, and I want to see if it happens again, so that I can explain it as it happens, rather than just seeming like a complete moron. One problem I've already had is I don't know if there are traders in the demo because I cannot find them at all. There's a couple traders that you have to actually like run to actually, you know, talk to. And people keep saying that there's one that's supposed to be really close to this building, but they keep saying an attic. So then they say about a ramp to the attic, so then I go over here and I just am like, oh my god. I've never gotten on top of this building. Maybe I just have never... Jesus criminy. Please, dude. The movement in this game is lumbering and slow, so it's really hard to do this parkour stuff, and there's no attic. What a surprise. Does this building look like it has an attic? So, moving on. The guy who played this game, he's taking it all seriously. He's sitting there like slow roleplay walking everywhere he goes. No wonder the video took an hour to make, or to, you know, get through. But he did not need to take it that seriously. Oh, bro. Give me an assault rifle right off the bat. Treating me too good. Then I get some hiking pants. There's a bunch of clothes in this game. I don't know exactly. There's insulation. I've never come into a situation yet where that matters. But it also, some of that does reduce your weight. But I don't know what the weight actually, why it matters. Okay, so we can possibly come into contact with people. One thing I don't like is that your inventory's on this side, the looting is over here. This is backwards. I don't know. Don't ask me why it's backwards. It just feels wrong. I think everything else does it the other way around, basically. That might be why. They're giving me nothing to work with here. Got a jacket. Put that on. I don't know if the different colors actually matter. Found a scope, which I can put on here. Okay, cool. Usually that doesn't happen. So basically the only reason to switch your jacket, as far as I can tell, is literally just to make sure it's warmer. I don't think I've seen a jacket that has higher than 5 kilogram weight reduction. I don't know what anything is for yet, so I just kind of collect one of everything. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just because my graphics are not the greatest. I have a pretty poo-poo computer. It's literally a Dell Optiplex that I just shoved a graphics card in. Found a fanny pack though, so you know, everything's good. But it's pretty rare that I actually notice an enemy out in the wild before they notice me and just shoot me. Well, they shoot at me. They don't usually succeed. I'm pretty epic with that. 1911, don't mind if I do. Ooh, even got a clock. The first time I played this, it took me a while to find a lot of this stuff before the first time, but this one is just throwing it at me. I don't know if it's because it's knows that I've played before or what, but Not complaining. So yeah, we now have a clock and we can see what time it actually is. Is it 11? It's kind of hard to tell with the green and that small text. 2 splints, lotion, and antibiotics. Sounds like a fun night right there. Banana mag for an RK, which I believe is this, isn't it? Damn, bro, this game is treating me nice now. It took me like 2 hours the first time to get a proper primary. Because I also kept looting and going back to my base and dropping stuff because I kept, grabbing one of everything. So it took me a while to get to hostiles that have proper primaries as well, so I could steal it from them. Because yeah, this game is basically a combination of Stalker and Escape from Tarkov. Those are my best analogies. Finding content on this game has been kind of annoying because either the people who play it are the kind of people that don't edit their videos at all, or they over-edit them, and it's just kind of annoying. So yeah, it's either that people, they just don't, really play the game and they're just reviewing it, and they're doing, just the spoken word crap or whatever, or it's someone that is showing you every excruciating detail of this game. That's been my experience. I only watched 2 videos and I got sick of it real fast. Keep forgetting to raise my gun because most times you're not going to come across someone in the building, but there is the occasion where you will. That's the problem. Santa jacket, hell yeah, it's legendary. It's worth 500. Is that euros? What the hell is that? I guess I'll grab it. It's legendary and it's worth something, but I don't think there's actual money currency in this, as far as I've seen and heard. Yeah, this game is like Tarkov, but it is. I think it's a little more forgiving than Tarkov actually is, especially in the combat system. You don't have limbs or anything, you just have an overall health bar, and then you do have some afflictions here, but it's not a big deal. I've only gotten a couple of them a few times. But yeah, you do have to be on the lookout for just random guys in the middle of nowhere because that's usually where they will be. Okay, now this house is usually the dangerous one. There's gonna be bad guys that are usually in here. Don't hear anything. Usually we'd run into a guy. He's somewhere over here. Is there a guy there? It's just really hard to see. Is that just wood? Again, I don't know if it's just that I'm blind or if it's because of my little less than optimal graphics, but it's hard to identify baddies, local baddies in your area. Another clock, damn. Spoiling me with telling me what time it is. Close to getting full. We are over encumbered, but I really don't know what it actually means. When you move around, when you're over encumbered, your strength bar down the corner starts to lower, I believe, or maybe when you sprint. But I don't know what that affects at all. Maybe it makes things harder, but I have not noticed.
Oh shit!
I thought that was a claymore or something, and I'd walked over it a couple times. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, huh? I feel like if there was anyone in this house, they'd probably have showed up by now. Or they would have, came out. Ooh, I got a flashlight too? Damn, they are straight spoiling me. I'm spoiled rotten. And I haven't even had to kill anyone for this flashlight? Come on. Yeah, and then they consider this game like a hardcore survival. When you get into the thick of it, it kind of is. But really, there's not as much challenge as I was kind of expecting before I got into this game. I might miss some stuff because there's a lot of stuff that just spawns on the ground like that, but a lot of times I don't see it. What the hell? Is that something? No, that's the main reason why I don't see it. It's because of all the garbage on the ground as well. What is that? Nomad backpack. They're not very good. The duffel bags are better. And I don't know if there's any visibility traits for the NPCs. I don't know if wearing this red, jacket and a colorful duffel bag, I don't know if that's going to make me more visible to the NPCs. I don't think it really does. It doesn't say if there's any visibility statistic. Obviously in Escape from Tarkov it would be a big problem because you have actual people who have the eyes of freaking eagles looking at you all the time. Okay, how long was that? 16 minutes, first run already done. The other guy got 2 done in his hour-long thing. I don't think he was picking up as much though. Alright, now here's the second portion of this game where you are kind of working on your base. So, unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the base building stuff yet, or, much at all. because it only gives you a very small amount of actual storage. You can't go in that thing. You can't go in this. You have this nightstand. You have this medical cabinet. And then you have these, you have the fridge and these 2 cabinets. That's all you have in this first house. There's supposedly more, but you gotta find traders to be able to freaking get the other houses, and you gotta do the request to get the other houses, but I have no idea where any of the traders are. So yeah, and then otherwise you just place it in here and that's it. So here's what ends up happening when I, with all the stuff that I plan to sell or trade. That's splint, I need to get that back. Oh god. Okay, cool. Yep, that's it right there. That's my general storage. Can I actually eat the mustard? Can. Makes my guy unhappy. There's these general statistics here, like the mental. I don't know what this actually affects. Mental decreases over time, and with sanity consumables, any active medical condition makes the decrease speed ×2. You see, the problem is I don't know why this matters. Mental 0 equals insanity. I don't know what that means. A condition where your sanity breaks and you start having dark thoughts. What the frick does that even mean? Symptoms, 1 health unit per sec, -1 health unit per second. So you just die if you start going insane, I guess. Lame. I'll tell you what, my real life sanity is pretty low, but my health bar ain't dropping. For some reason, matches are unequipable. You find a lot of them. The only thing I think I've found that you can possibly use them for is lighting candles, which is not super helpful, like at all. You can find this melatonin, but all it does is lower your energy, which is not good. So I don't know what the point of that is. I assume it's probably a quest thing, but I wouldn't know. Inventory is cleared out. Let's get back out there. Hopefully we actually find some action this time. Now, the first time I played this game, I got shot at. I accidentally doinked the enemy right in the head with 1 shot from like 50 feet away, which is with the Makarov, or it was probably a 1911 actually. So I felt pretty invincible. Killed another guy like 30 minutes later, and then 30 minutes after that got laid out. Something like that. Don't remember exactly how it happened. Now, loot will respawn, and so will enemies every time you go in and out of your cabin there. So that's why I keep getting kind of stuck on progress moving, like actually physically moving forward, because I keep going back through here and looting. But I will try and be a little more, I won't grab a bunch of useless crap, hopefully, is what I was trying to say. But I will continue to look through here. What the hell is that? Electronics. What is it? It's a flashlight. What's the difference between that one and this one? This one seems better, but this one I've never seen before. That's weird. I don't know if they actually are the same or different at all. That one seems dimmer and smaller, so I don't know why anyone would want that unless it's for a quest. Now, in the description of this game, it described itself. It literally had like the word permadeath, hardcore survival in it. That's not entirely true in my experience. So when I heard that, that was my first reason to be suspicious of this game and be like, I don't know if this is actually going to be fun. Because I thought it was going to make you start the whole game over every time you died. That's not really the case. I've never found a harmonica before, by the way. It's a legendary loot item, thank you. But how this game actually works, at least in this first area, apparently the actual gameplay changes. The gameplay loop changes when you get into later areas, but I've never gotten there. Don't know if I can in the demo anyway. In this area, if you die, you lose everything on your character, but you do respawn at your cabin with everything in the cabin, so you can restock yourself if you have extra stuff there. Which is why I grabbed an extra change of clothes and such. Is that a guy? Is that a tree? It's very man-shaped, but don't think it's a guy. Oh, I heard a bird off in the distance. I thought it was someone whistling. That's mainly the only way you can get any way of knowing that there's an enemy nearby is them just sitting there talking to themselves in Russian and or French, because I believe this game is actually about trying to cross to the French border, trying to get out of Russia or something. I might be completely wrong, but it's just based on a little bit that I remember from a few hours ago. Sometimes there are guys that are just around this area. This door is open. I don't know if that actually means anything. The first time that I died, I think it was because I was in this building. I was just looting, And then there was a NPC that just crouched and snuck in here and then shot me in the back, which honestly is kind of cool because NPCs aren't usually, you know, they're not smart enough to do that. AK-74U, by the way. They're not usually smart enough to do that on their own without being like a scripted event. Also, a really good condition Karov, or I mean, it's probably a Makarov, but it's just shortened for legal distinction. I don't know if that was my footstep or something, but I heard like a thud. Let's close this door just to be safe. Already checked around here, so there shouldn't be anyone around. But yeah, so it kind of works like Escape from Tarkov with your PMC runs where, you know, you lose whatever's on your guy, but you do have your hideout to fall back on. Unfortunately, there's no like experience system in this game, at least not yet. I believe this game just came out of early access. Ooh, found a fancy backpack. Oh my god, okay. There's a hostile somewhere. Oh, there he is. Is he running away? He's sitting there laughing and taunting me, or maybe? But he's run away? Sir? Is that it? Do you run out of bullets? These guys do usually spawn with a lot, like very low bullets and like nothing in their inventory, so he might have just shot his wad with those 2 shots and then now he's kind of stuck. But yeah, like I was trying to say, this guy's like a freaking cryptid. I only catch flashes and glimpses of his existence. Maybe I should go down there and just cap him. Then again, if he doesn't have any ammo, he's usually not, like, you know, worth it. We'll head over there after we're done here. Ooh, a Glock. I have not actually gotten to experience the Glock in this game yet. Whoa, Coffee Master. I've never seen that before. It's a legendary, lootable. This game is making it look like it's, the legendary loot is nothing. I think it's just because I've restarted 3 times, and, maybe it's because it's also the demo version, so it's trying to, like, show me some more of the game before, telling me I can't play anymore. As I've been trying to say, like, 3 times now, though, there's no, like, experience system, so you don't get experience for, like, looting stuff. The only reason to look through all this stuff is to try and find more stuff, and there's no reason to just randomly kill people, other than, you know, staying alive if they're gonna shoot at you. Let me check. I don't think I've shot, have I? No. You can also inspect your gun if you press X. And then you just hold it there until you deactivate it. I'm gonna push up on this guy. Don't know what to expect though. This guy could be literally insane. He was just sprinting and panicking though, by the looks of it. He might have run off, like I was saying. 45 ACP bullets. So those are for the 1911. This needs 9x18, I believe. This guy could be hiding anywhere in this building, ready to jump me. There he is. Game really lagged when I killed him. They were not expecting it to be that easy. So yeah, this guy's probably just he was just hiding because he had a Glock at very low condition. Wait, but he had a lot of bullets. Maybe his gun broke? I don't know what was going on with that guy. But yeah, so that was not really a great demonstration of the fights of this game either. This guy was just already dead. It was just it's a preloaded corpse. That'd be kind of cool if you saw like NPCs fighting each other. Also, as you can see down my bottom left corner, my strength is at 0, but I have no idea how that actually affects me in any way, shape, or form. And I assume that's because I'm too overloaded. PU scope. PU. Give me ink. Also, we can put another bullet in our gun because we have the one in the chamber. Wouldn't think there'd be another guy in here, but you never know. What is this? Board game. Sure. There's something like thud over here. Weird. Now, I don't know if I'm just not doing enough exploring in this game, but yeah, like I said, I can never find any of the traders. There's like apparently 2 or 3, but I have no idea where they are. And the game doesn't give you a map. There is a slot for the map in your inventory, but I don't know where you get that. If you can actually find it, probably not though. It's probably a quest thing. Oh my god! Okay, run away, run away. Okay, this guy's shooting from very close, it sounded like. Must be over there. Yep, there he is. Damn, dude, I am just a fucking natural-born killer. You cannot stop this, Ish. You are nothing to me. I'm too full because of how good I am. You can rotate items with R. The 1911 needs 3 spaces. It's a horrible condition. Let's just remove the magazine, clear the chamber, drop the gun. I do believe we have a better 1911 at home if we ever need it. But you do find a lot of ammo for this gun, and as you can see, it's pretty decent. There's not a whole lot of reason to go for the other guns, except for maybe the Glock, because they hold a lot of ammo. Oh my god, that's not good. That sounds like it's coming from far away, and I have no idea where. I'm guessing over that way because they are not shooting at me still. I just dropped a freaking gun attachment, which is really annoying. I got spooked by the gunshots. So, oh, I think it was just another site though. Time to go. Let's get in this building. Don't know who's shooting at me. I'm probably a Mosin guy if I were to guess. Gotta find him. Still have not identified like a direction where he's shooting at me from. Sometimes they can be from pretty far away, but usually not. Like I said, my actual sight is not very good. So figuring out and identifying targets is not my strong suit. It could show up anywhere. I think they were just creaking inside of my headphones. I thought I was hearing some like mumbling off to the side here. The AI should know where I am, and they more than likely will push into my position, but how fast is a good question. They had to have been out this way, right? They could be over there by now. Got a lot of loot, so we'd prefer not to die here right about now. Let's crouch through here so if we can find anything more. God, this guy... sort of pinned down by this guy because I can't figure out what his position is, and I have no idea where he's at. He's not shooting at me anymore. I don't know if that's just because he doesn't know where I'm at or what. I just put that... What the frick? It made me drop my gun because I pressed the wrong button. That's one really frustrating thing about this game. I've not gotten used to the shift clicks and such, the shortcut keys of this game. Let's just eat, let's drink this beer. I don't think that it actually intoxicates me or anything. So then freeze this up, which then I can get this gun through. Okay, I need to find this guy. Or I just need to get out of here. I also have to remember which way I came from. Sprint out here and just hope for the best. Take a shot or two though. So whoever that was, they appear to have retreated or something, or they got lost. I don't know. There's this path up here. I wonder what that leads to. I've kind of taken the same route every time trying to just get... Oh my god! What? Who's here? What the fuck? Is this guy a ghost? How did he shoot me? Is he in there? Trying to lure him out. There he is. He went into the place where I was shooting. That's a good idea. I assume he's still alive. Okay. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright. Didn't have anything worth stealing. Had 1911. I don't really have anything I really want to get rid of. I won't be getting rid. Let me just go in this other room. Drop some stuff for now. Let's just go in here and grab his 1911 so that hopefully we can take his magazine at least. So then we get rid of one thing. Put these batteries in here. Alright, cool. We can put this gun back in here, but then this gun is also going to be difficult, so then we gotta do something like this. Alright, so that was unexpected. I've lost a little bit of health for that, but honestly it could have gone a lot worse. I probably should, if this was Tarkov, that would, the consequences would have been much more. The consequences would have been more. Very much more. But yeah, so far the regular gunplay is pretty decent. It's, you know, it's nothing special for the most part. It's just, you know, it's pretty, you've seen what it is.